Time for another college basketball free pick. Southern Utah takes on Eastern Washington this Thursday, December the 2nd. The new promo code for this week is CHAMP. CHAMP saves 20% off the entire picksandparlays.net site. My name's Allie Burns from Picks and Parlays, and I've got expert handicapper Sean Higgs with me today. What's going on, Higgs?
I love little games like this. This is how we make our money that keeps us rolling through August because, Big Sky Country, people are going to like, what? I mean, I want to know how many people are going to watch this. I'd be interested to watch the videos because people are like, Southern Utah, what is this game?
Right. Well, that's if it's even televised. Before the video or at the beginning of the video, I was going to say, I love doing basketball picks with you because we pick the same kind of teams. I want the teams that nobody knows anything about. And here's two of them for you right now. So Southern Utah Thunderbirds are -3 on the road against Eastern Washington. Total on this one's a 151. How are you going to roll?
Well, I've already bet this -3, and I'm taking Southern Utah here. Now, look, Eastern Washington, people will remember them like, oh, last year, these guys played Kansas good in the tournament. Oh, they were right there. Well, everybody who scored a point, a rebound, an assist in that game, they're gone. They're gone. They're not on this team. On top of that, you got a new head coach, young guys like a 31, 32-year-old, but he's on the staff, so he's familiar with the program. And the final thing that I love about why I'm taking Southern Utah today, because I'm just going to say this. They're in off a huge win. I think they're a 20-point underdog. Let me look at 19.5-point underdog to Washington State and won. Came back, came down, was down, came all the way back, won outright by 8 points on the road. So that was a huge, huge win for them, especially with a whole new roster of transfer players on hand. So Southern Utah for me is a team that I have right behind Weber here in the conferences, the top dogs. And I had EW a little bit further down based on the transfers, new coach, new players, all that other nonsense. But off that huge, huge win, forget about it. Southern Utah by double digits here. Let's go Thunderbirds. Let's go. Paying my Christmas gifts off here the first day to December 2nd. I'm already had the bills paid for already on this game. I love Southern Utah tonight.
This one's a tough one for me. I'm like, I love a good home dog. I think Eastern Washington played a tough schedule in the beginning of the season. But I have not looked at this as closely as you do, so I don't want to fade you. Because you made very good points, Tiggs. Because you made very good points. Okay.
A school like this, I like my EW, and I'm looking. Yeah, they played some good teams. They're in battle, stuff like that. But again, you're off a game like that, you're going to be full of yourself, and here comes a team that's probably going to compete for the conference championship for the Big Sky here with Weber. So I think they're a little bit better, and they got a bunch of guys back themselves. So let's go. Let's go.
And one thing I look at in games like this is how good is your state at basketball? Utah is a basketball-y state with the Utes, with Utah State, with BYU, all good schools, right? Washington, granted, they've got Gonzaga up there, but Gonzaga transfers everybody in from Australia and everywhere else. So it's not, those aren't their recruits necessarily. I'll go Utah with you because I think, all these kids try to go to Utah. They try to go to Utah State, try to go to BYU, and then they trickle down into these lesser schools. And those lesser schools tend to be bad A. Indiana's another great state for that. Texas as well. Anyway, we're rolling with you. Southern Utah -3 when they take on Eastern Washington this Thursday night.
Yep.
Good luck, everyone.